What's up, crypto and spiritual family? This is Ocean Starship with another video. Hope you're having a blessed day. First, I want to say nothing in this video is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But I'm sitting out in nature this morning, and I thought about our live stream yesterday. And I knew I had to find the information that we were talking about, because this information that I'm bringing to you is life-saving. And I hope you guys appreciate the information I'm about to show you, because it's going to make a major difference. It's going to make a major difference. And we go talk about it today on my live stream, 2 o'clock p.m. Central Time. 2 o'clock. We're going to have a lot to discuss after this decode, because this is going to blow you away. So big shout out to everyone in the live stream yesterday that raised the frequency and helped me get to the point of doing this decode, because it was us as a collective that led me to this information. But I decided to decode 9/11 outages. And the reason I decoded 9/11, because if you invert 9/11, you get 11/9. And I told you everything that we experience in this matrix is ritualistic. And notice the 88 at the bottom, right? 88 miles per hour. And also you see the 5, 2, 8, right? Well, 5 times 2 is 10, so that's 10, 8, right? Which led me to the letter M, Trump 470, which is proton, purple, rise up, songbird, and vanguard, right? And vanguard. And you see the letter M. We also see Tartaria, which someone brought up in the live stream yesterday. Vision, massive, God's plan, get out, get the message, the Nibiru, and clarity. Clarity, right? The Nibiru, which is 636, which is L-core channel, invert the first 6 to a 9, you get loan, proton loan, and you also get proton. We see Black Dragon. Smoky is going to be Smoky. Pop UCOM 594 XPR coin. Chinese target. I prefer the dark. You hear it? Electrical. Crickets and part of the game with 810. Remember when I told you when they had that shooting at the school, the 2 people that were injured or died, one was the age 8 and one was age 10, and I told you that was a code? Well, I'm going to prove it to you in this decode, family. I'm going to show you 810, right, which is 10/8, which is October 8, because we also see invert. Finish line, bitches, with the 1026, right? Silver, buy now or cry later. That's the number. You see deposit. Need more friends, 154, which is L-core. Chinese plague, Seattle boom, Deathstroke, and it's begun. And we see things are heating up in Seattle right now, right? Trump just sent the National Guard there, and it says Seattle boom. So we're definitely getting a glimpse of things to come. We see ING group. Now remember in my last video, we saw the term XPR, ING, and when I decoded ING, it led to IQD. You see peoples, which came up in my last decode. I explode. Obsidian sphere. 810, there it is, 810. The American dollar, and to cut what? They're going to cut the lights, family. 810, which is 10/8. And also I explode 540 is also X lunar, which made me up my bag of X lunar. We see black mass sacrifice 154, L-core, TC out, right? Something's gonna go out. Genius coin, Toon blast, boomerang incoming. That means something is gonna go away and come back, right? Also Trine U 470, which is protons and casket liners. Now remember, a while ago they had videos circulating of these black boxes that they called casket liners. Now we see why they had them years ago. We also see maleficent lights, bombshell FEMA camps, hot black Deseado, and black view. We've seen a lot about black in this decode, right, family? And you also saw the 468, right? I want you to remember that number, 468. But let's look at view, because it said black view, right? I mean, it doesn't take a scientist to understand what that means, black view. And the first thing came up is Spain. What recently happened in Spain that you can think of? Oh, I remember, the blackout. What about anchor? You see previously. So the universe is confirming that it's the previous blackout of Spain. You see, he know the truth, and I am so wealthy. With the 1440, 440 is XPR and XRP, also Frank coin and proton mail. Now we see doing without can't. That sounds like we won't have any lights, right, fam? Backed by an anonymous billionaire, yes, because I see the future. Black, yes, because I see the future. And it says black seeing. So we're going to be seeing black. What's another word for black? Dark. You get it? Do you get it, family? I told you, I'm here to save some people. We also want to see what's going on with Deseado, right? Because the term was black hot or hot black Deseado. There's black again. Deseado, right? Okay, let's see what we found from hot black Deseado. And what I found was basically hot black living. Hot black panic in DC. Hot black season. Hot black turn. Hot black during. And hot black hunger. What more do I need to show you, family? If this isn't confirmation, there is no such thing as confirmation. My family knows. My family knows what time it is and how to prepare, because we're out of time. Now let's talk about maleficent, right? Because the term was maleficent lights. So it's saying something about the lights, right? Maleficent lights. Now I'm going to show you what it says about maleficent, because it's basically saying smash lights, closing lights. And closing and smash, right, is exactly saying the same thing about chambers, theft lights, remain calm lights, and you see 8s and 8 p.m. What did we just talk about in my live yesterday? Right? Be ready at 8. Bully Bear also talked about that. Be ready at 8. It says 8 p.m. 468. 8 p.m. 468. And we see chambers also. I'm going to show you something. And I want to remind you that 468 is October also. But I remembered a term that I saw a while back that said no USC October 8th. No USC October 8th. And when I decoded no USC October 8th, I got 810, which is 10-8. Chambers, no U.S. Congress October 8th. That's what that means, family. No U.S. Congress October 8th. I'm here to work. Now let's talk about dragon, because we saw the term black dragon. We saw the term black dragon. And basically black dragon led to black crash with the 294, which is L-core. Remember L-core chain migration? Why will we see 294 next to crash? We're looking at a timeline. We're looking at a timeline, family. And then I decided to decode October 8, 8 p.m. to see what I would find. And this is going to close the case. This is going to close the case. All homage to the Most High for allowing me to access this information from the universe. Because October 8, 8 p.m. led me to Dragon Chain with the 564. Invert the 6 to a 9, you get XPR coin. You see Mage of Light. And I was going to continue with the decode as far as what Mage of Light meant. But when I saw optical, it was a no-brainer. Because what is optical? Optical has to do with your vision. So we know it has something to do with the vision of light. The lights are going to go out, family. We need to be very vigilant. We need to be prepared for October 10th or October 8th. We need to be prepared. I'm hoping nothing happens. I do. But just in case, we need to be prepared. That's why I have this channel. That's why we always come together and put our minds together to crack these codes. Because we are seeing what many are not. So family, prepare now. We don't want to leave the house during this time. We don't want to have to leave for anything. We have to wait it out. Because I also saw some terms that lead me to believe if you leave the house, you may not make it back. So hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video. We'll finish talking about it today on my live stream, 2 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Starship out.